Phenomenon 1, phenomenon 2, phenomenon 3, Cymarshall Law Show, and we come to get you free. Wagwan people, welcome back to the Cymarshall Law Show, episode 171, where we gonna do it like it's never been done. We come to give you all the positive energy in our bodies, minds, hearts, and souls, and hopefully you can feel it coming through your speakers, vibrating right into the core essence of your soul. My name is Cymarshall. I'm very happy to have y'all back. We're going to be studying law number 41 in my book, 52 Laws of Raw Self-Expression and Mental Health. And that law is pick your battles wisely. Cymarshall Law, and they best to not try me. So we're going to get all into that. And before we start the show, you know how we do. We like to start with positive energy, the affirmations, prayers, meditations, because I believe saying thank you is the best form of prayer. So we're going to start like this. Universal God, Most High, Cosmic Intelligence, Great Architect, God, Jah, Most High. Thank you for allowing us to wake up today full of positive energy. Thank you for our inner peace. Thank you for our inner warriors. Thank you for health, family, friends, fresh air, clean water, food, shelter, education. Thank you for no hesitation. Thank you for freedom. Thank you for nature. Thank you for sunrises and sunsets. Thank you for technology. Thank you for all the good energy. Thank you for laughter. Thank you for now and thank you for after. Thank you for books. Thank you for music. Thank you for love. Thank you for heart. Thank you for art. Thank you for safety. Thank you for kindness. Thank you for our pets. Thank you for wisdom. Thank you for good health. Memories that don't live like people do. Thank you for new opportunities. Thank you for the relaxation we get to feel on the weekends. Thank you for inner strength. Thank you for freedom of speech. Thank you for the volunteers that help us. Thank you for diversity. Thank you for everything. Thank you for science. Thank you for warmth. Thank you for tasty food. Thank you for forgiveness. Thank you for this moment more than anything else. We appreciate that we're going to do right by what we were given. Thank you, God. Now let's start this show. My name is Cymarshall Law. This is the Cymarshall Law Show. This is episode 171. Pick your battles wisely. Let's get into it. Law 41. Pick our battles wisely. Not everyone is worth the fight. Because all humans are connected at some level, does anyone ever truly win a fight? Fighting in the end usually damages all parties involved, no matter who is victorious. If you win the battle, but lose an eye in the process, was it worth it? The War, verse 1 and hook. Michelle, the two Dajas, Khalil, Jamari, writing, fighting, Fakaishan, Jasai. They're the reason for the question when people ask me, Sai, why? Tai, Nai, and Azariah. For them, I'll go to war like a samurai. If I quit now, we'll define what type of man am I. I'm not about to doubt, though I've been down and out, hurt too, moving in circles like a roundabout. With the worst view, anger made my vision unclear, but for the win is why I come here, so I say fuck fear. Heads try to analyze me and say it's quite clear. They think they know, but they really have no idea what I've had to do and done, cause I'm not trying to lose. Yeah, you can talk, but can't walk in my kind of shoes. Stand or fall, I know it's time to choose. And yes, I'm gonna break them if I don't like the rules. This feels like a battle. I'm here for the war, and I'm ready to go harder than I've ever gone before. That's on everything I believe and stand for. And you can take my word as long as I am law. 1. Michelle, the two Dajas, Khalil, Jamari, writing, fighting, Fakaishan, Jasai. They're the answer to the question when people ask me, Sai, why? Tai, Nai, and Azariah. For them, I'll go to war like a samurai. The names I mention in these opening lines are my nieces, nephews, minus Israel, who wasn't born yet, and finally my own children, minus Orion, who wasn't born yet either. These are the people for whom I have no doubt I would go to war. They are the younger generation of my family and worth it in every way. Everything I do is for my children and youngers of our close family. 2. If I quit now, we'll define what type of man am I. I'm not about to doubt, though I've been down and out, hurt too, moving in circles like a roundabout. I feel like the kids are watching me. I feel like me following my dreams with passion is giving them a license to do the same. Beyond what they think, I believe the choices I make design a sculpture of who I really am. 3. With the worst view, anger made my vision unclear, but for the win is why I come here, so I say fuck fear. The greatest fighters, such as Bruce Lee, would tell you should never fight angry. This is because anger makes situations unclear and unfocused. In a fight for what you love, doing it from a place of vexation is never optimal to get the maximum best results. Do not mistake anger with passion. A healthy dose of passion combined with a lack of fear is a successful combination to manifest almost anything in life. 4. Heads try to analyze me and say it's quite clear. They think they know, but they really have no idea what I've had to do and done, cause I'm not trying to lose. Yeah, you can talk but can't walk in my kind of shoes. Many people will judge you without knowing you or have an opinion on you based on incorrect or incomplete information. My question to you is, why do you care? In the end, those that judge you without hearing your side or those that draw conclusions about you without caring to find out the complete information don't deserve to know you anyway. Also, their incomplete judgments of you say more about themselves than they ever said about you. 5. Stand or fall and know it's time to choose, and yes, I'm gonna break them if I don't like the rules. Feels like a battle, I'm here for the war, and I'm ready to go harder than I've ever gone before. That's on everything I believe and stand for, and you can take my word as long as I am law. 5. I came out with the album Crossroads in 2020 with Ace Wonder for this exact reason. We were at a point where it's stand or fall. It's time to choose a direction, fight or flee, put up or shut up. Show yourself who you really are. Excellence without excuses. If we're going to do this, if we are going to fight for what we believe in, let's do it like we love it and give our all to the battle. Winning small battles is how you win the war. Skip over small victories and the war will never end.
Michelle, 2 Dejas, Khalil, Jamari, writing, fighting, for Kaishan, Jasai. They're the answer to the question when people ask me, sigh, why? Ty, Naya, Azariah. For them, I'll go to war like a samurai. If I quit now, I won't define what type of man am I. I'm not about a doubt, though I've been down and out, hurt too. Moving in circles like a roundabout. With the worst view, anger made my vision unclear. But for the win is why I come here, so I say fuck fear. Heads try to analyze me and say it's quite clear. They think they know, but they really have no idea what I've had to do and do, cause I'm not trying to lose. Yeah, you can talk, but can't walk in my kind of shoes. Stand or fall, I know it's time to choose, and yes, I'm gonna break them if I don't like the rules. This feels like a battle, I'm here for the war, and I'm ready to go harder than I've ever went before. That's on everything I believe and stand for, and you can take my word as long as I am Lord. This feels like a battle, I'm here for the war, and I'm ready to go harder than I've ever went before. That's on everything I believe and stand for, and you can take my word as long as I am Lord. Pound for pound, they know that I'm nice, and keeping me down's like trying to drown a floating device. No, they thought maybe they could cage me like a hamster. I'll shock the water, make you say damn like Amster. They tried to treat me like a slave, but I'm a master. For what I believe, roll up my sleeves, do what I have to. Already lost some friends and I'm dealing with the pain, cause we used to, but now we don't think the same. Cause I'm growing, I'm realizing it's the reason why some of my relationships are dying. I ain't joking either, even getting tired of smoking reefer, going home and warming up my Leo's frozen pizza. I'm ready for a meal fit for King Tut, so when you try to break me down, I'll never give up. It's been rough, you see, but I am more, and this is 1, 2, 3, what I'm fighting for. Feels like a battle, I'm here for the war, and I'm ready to go harder than I ever went before. That's on everything I believe and stand for, and you can take my word as long as I am Lord. This feels like a battle, I'm here for the war, and I'm ready to go harder than I've ever went before. That's on everything I believe and stand for, and you can take my word as long as I am Lord. Before I was backed by a label, I had a manager. I got myself a bus and I defeated any challenger. A battler, came to fight, make it right, blaze the mic, so I grinded every day and night on the calendar. My gift was a blessing, but I found myself stressing. Friends said I should've already been on Hot 97. I acknowledge this, it's not cause I can't make a lot of hits. I explain the games about money and politics. I'm supposed to pay bills with what I write, but instead, no, money at Christmas gonna be tight. I'm like, I'm tired of this, what am I gonna do? I know I won't turn around and take it out on you. Cymarshall, that's not how I came this far. Your decisions paint a portrait of who you are, and I decide I refuse to lose. If you don't think the same, I think you confused. This feels like a battle, I'm here for the war, and I'm ready to go harder than I've ever went before. That's on everything I believe and stand for, and you can take my word as long as I am Lord. This feels like a battle, I'm here for the war, and I'm ready to go harder than I've ever went before. That's on everything I believe and stand for, and you can take my word as long as I am Lord.
So I had this job and I had to solve a problem because a lot of you don't know, I'm actually also an engineer. So I had to solve this problem, and I was working with this guy named Gene, and we had a meeting with like 4 or 5 different people. 2 or 3 people probably didn't need to be on the meeting. Anyhow, so they were talking about a problem that was making a bigger issue. And I said to Gene on the side, like, yo, I'm going to tell them, like, you know, they're making an issue out of nothing. And basically Gene was like, well, if you say that to them, it's going to create a whole nother issue that we don't even need right now. He was like, and this is the first time I heard this phrase, he was like, Cy, just let sleeping dogs lie. So I say that to say, the topic of this show today is pick your battles wisely. And I'm here to tell y'all, in hopes that you'll preserve some of your beautiful, much needed energy, I'm here to tell y'all right now that every hill is not worth dying on. I hope you know what I mean by that, and if you don't, I'm going to explain a little bit. See, you have to recognize the difference between battles that will shape your future and those that will only drain your spirit. How do you recognize the difference between these? It's all about, you can actually say it's like risk versus reward. If you're going to give your time, mind, energy, and spirit to working out an issue or helping somebody with something, when you're done with doing that, whether it's a conversation or whatever you're doing, whatever you decide to give your energy to, it could be a debate, it could be an argument, it could be just using your time, your energy, yourself, your physical body. When you're done with that thing, whether it's a battle or whatever it is it going to help you? Or when it's done, will it have drained the life force right out of you? Will it have drained you but given your energy to someone else who is trying to siphon your energy? Sometimes people have things going on with themselves, and the things that they're going on with, they'll try to give them to you indirectly. Like, they won't tell you they have another problem going on in their life. They'll come to you and create this whole other problem, but that problem they create is only because they had some other problem in their life they didn't even tell you about, but they need to express anger, or they need to express emotion, they need to just express themselves. And because they have frustration in another part of their life that they weren't able to get out in the way that they needed to, now they see you, and they're not, a lot of times people are not thinking maliciously. Sometimes they are, but sometimes they're just like, yo, I need an outlet for this energy. And sometimes the energy that they're giving off is negative. It's not helpful. So you put yourself, sometimes, we'll put ourselves into these situations where we want to help the battle because we're warriors ourselves. So we want to help the battle. But is the battle we are fighting worth dying on? That battle, will it help shape your future for the better? Is it even worth it? I heard Keanu Reeves say the other day, I'm at the point in my life where if someone says 2 + 2 = 5, I just say, okay. And I was like, lick shot, because I feel the same way. At what point do we keep our energy for ourselves? Choose the battles that matter to the heart, not to the ego. Let compassion guide your decisions, not pride. Because silence can sometimes be the loudest response. So you don't have to go into every battle with your swords out, because sometimes not pulling your sword out is as sharp as pulling your sword out. Sometimes walking away speaks volumes more than engaging. You gotta measure the weight of your words. Meaning, think about the long-term impact your words will have, so speak with purpose and clarity. Because sometimes when you don't speak with purpose and clarity, people are confused by what you're trying to convey. And when they're confused, they start to assume what you meant because you didn't speak clearly. So they're going to assume what you meant. And if they assume what you meant was negative, then you're in a battle that you didn't even need to be in. And every day I see people fighting battles that they don't need to be in. Like, why did you even go? Why did you even say something? Why did you even stick your head in there? You didn't even have to. I watched this show on Netflix. It's called like the Blue Zone. And it's how the blue zones over the world are like the places where people live the longest. Like they have the longest lifespans. And I remember they went to a lot of different places. And one of the things that I remember the most is that the people that lived the longest, they said they minded their business. They stayed to themselves. They weren't always involved in the news or what's going on or the drama or propaganda. They didn't need that battle. So it's like when you go out looking for drama, drama's gonna find you. When you go out complaining, complaints are gonna find you. Not every problem deserves your energy. Save your strength for battles that have meaningful outcomes. Why are we fighting these battles that are not going to give us anything? Even if you're able to prove someone wrong, at the end of the day, what does that give you? I heard this other great story the other day, and I've heard it a couple times in my life, told a few different ways. And I'm going to kind of shorten the story. Maybe I'll even change it, but the message will still be there. Basically, two people were going to God with an issue, and one of them was completely wrong, like lying through their teeth, and the other one was telling truth. And they both went to God and was like, you know, we're both telling the truth. Smite the other one who's not telling the truth. And both individuals knew who was telling the truth. One was telling truth and one was lying, but both were saying they were telling the truth. So to make a long story short, God ended up punishing the one that was telling the truth. And when the one that was lying walked away and it seemed that he got away, God looked at the guy that was telling the truth and he was like, yo, you know why I punished you? And dude was like, nah, bruh. I don't know why you punished me. And God was basically like, because you knew you were right. You knew you were telling the truth. Not only did you know you were right, I knew you were right. So you came all the way here and wasted my time and your time because you wanted to argue with an idiot. Pick your battles wisely. Because the whole time you go into God to complain about this idiot who's messed with you, you could have been transmuting that energy to build something beautiful, wonderful for yourself, your fellow earthlings, and your community. But instead, you running around chasing this idiot. I saw this other quote the other day. I put it on my Instagram, and the quote was, if you get bitten by a snake, are you going to run and try to convince the snake that he was wrong for biting you? Or are you going to spend your time trying to get the snake poison out of you? Pick your battles wisely. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. So it's all about harmony over hostility. Seek solutions that promote peace and understanding rather than conflict. Because patience is a warrior's virtue. And you know we're around here building peaceful warriors. This is basically how to become your own version of a peaceful warrior. Sometimes the most courageous act is waiting for the right moment. And every battle, the right moment is not right now. Sometimes if you need to get revenge, sometimes it's best served cold. Most times it is. You have to know when to fight and when to let go. See, wisdom lies in understanding when a battle is worth pursuing and when it's time to move on. Your peace of mind is priceless, my friend. Protect your mental well-being by avoiding unnecessary conflicts. That's what it's about. Pick the battles that promote growth. Engage in conflicts that challenge you to become a better person, not just for the sake of winning, but for the sake of betterment for all. That's what it is. Pick your battles wisely. My name is Cymarshall. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. I'm going to come back with the book of the week, the movie of the week, and the quote of the week. You know how we do around here. Subscribe, tell your friends about the show, share. I'll be right back after these messages. Or after this hot-ass joint. Let's go. Yo, matter of fact, this song is called Envious, and I picked it because confronting people who are envious of you and won't admit it is like a battle that you don't want to fight. You just want to skip that one. And I found this song called Envious, and I was like, wow, this song's great. So here we go. Cymarshall Show. Let's get into it. Cymarshall Show. Come on. Yeah. This one is by Saul. Pick your battles wisely. Cymarshall, and they better not try me. Yeah. Pick your... Come on, man. Battles wisely. Cymarshall, and they better not try me. Yeah, you better pick your battles wisely. Cymarshall, and they better never try me. We just having fun here at the Cymarshall Show. Positive energy, yo. Positive is positive energy, yo. Positive, yo. Positive energy, yo. Positive energy, yo. Welcome back to the Cymarshall Show. We appreciate y'all coming back to rock with your boy. Yeah, so we're going to get into the book of the week first. Getting right into it, the book of the week is called Choosing Your Battles, Inspiration and Wisdom from a Navy SEAL on How to Win Your Battles and Ensure a Positive Outcome by Don Mann and Craig Becker. A summary would be the book draws from the experiences of Don Mann, a former Navy SEAL, to provide practical advice on how to navigate life's challenges. Man shares anecdotes from his military career, emphasizing the importance of preparation, resilience, and mental toughness. The book is filled with inspirational stories and actionable strategies to help readers make informed decisions about which battles to fight and which to avoid. Just like we've been talking about, Man's insights are backed by his extensive experience in high-stress environments, making his advice both credible and motivating. The book encourages readers to focus on long-term goals and to approach conflicts with a clear mind and a strategic plan. Overall, it's a guide to winning battles and ensuring positive outcomes in both personal and professional life. The relation to the topic is pretty clear. The book's core message is about the importance of discernment and strategic thinking in conflict situations. Man's experiences and advice teach readers to prioritize their efforts and energy, aligning perfectly with the theme of picking battles wisely. So check that out. Again, it's called Choosing Your Battles by Don Mann and Craig Becker. Moving right along, we have the movie of the week. It's actually one of my favorite movies of all time. This movie is called, drumroll, The Shawshank Redemption. Dropped in 94. A lot of you might have seen it, but a lot of my younger listeners might not have seen it. Director Frank Darabont. Starring Tim Robbins, Morgan Freeman, and Bob Gunn. The Shawshank Redemption tells the story of Andy Dufresne, Tim Robbins, a banker who is sentenced to life in prison for each crime he didn't commit. While in Shawshank Prison, Andy forms a friendship with Ellis Red Redding, Morgan Freeman, and maintains hope and resilience despite the harsh conditions. Through cunning and perseverance, Andy eventually orchestrates his escape and exposes the corruption within the prison system. The film is a powerful tale of hope, friendship, and redemption. The relation to the topic would be Andy's perseverance and strategic choices in prison demonstrate the importance of picking battles that lead to freedom and redemption. His story highlights the value of resilience and wisdom in overcoming life's challenges, resonating with my podcast theme today. So there you have it, The Shawshank Redemption. Definitely check that out, one of my favorites. So yeah, that's the movie and book of the week. And then we have the quote of the week. To end the show on a great note with one of my favorite quotes, it's an African proverb again, and it goes like this. The lion does not turn around when a small dog barks. African proverb. I'm gonna read it one more time because the proverb emphasizes the importance of focusing on significant challenges and not getting distracted by minor annoyances. It encourages discernment and prioritization, reminding us to invest our energy in battles that truly matter while ignoring insignificant things that provoke us. So here it is. Take heed, folks. The lion does not turn around when a small dog barks. My name is Cymarshall Law. This has been another episode of the Cymarshall Law Show. Check out my site, hiphopintheflesh.com, if you want to buy merch from the show. Cyvision.online. Check me out. I love y'all. Until next time, peace, love, and positive energy. You got this. And we out like that.
Them a fight kill and we not fight them. Or them on a conscience or kill them. Them not bust no seal. Them a fight kill and we not fight them. You say a one mind and kill them. Them put them if a real. Them a fight kill and we not fight them. Like I put them conscience or kill them. When them say don't me say the youth them say right. When them say wrong, me say the youth them say right. When them say low, me say the youth them say heights. When them say darkness, the youth them say light. When them a fuss, me say the youth them say no fight. And your King Selassie, aye. It name alright then, one fight then, one fight then, alright then, one fight then, one fight then, alright then, one fight then, one fight then, alright then, one fight then. Don't ask them how them feel. Them a fight for them with non-fight them. And them wanna conscience I'll kill them. Them not bust no seal. Them a fight for them with non-fight them. We say a bad mind I'll kill them. Them could not be for real. Them a fight for them with non-fight them. I hope them conscience I'll end them.
Peace, yeah.
Them how them feel. Them a fight for them with non-fight them.
Cymarshall, yeah.
Well, be your arms house up one on the territory. Nothing what them a do, me know say that no necessary. Walking to Dana, me say walking to Cherry. Walking to Susie and walking to Kerry. But them from Kingston say straight out to Ferry. But them from Cornwall, nigga 6 back to Surrey. No for them missus say that a hurry, them a hurry. No for them missus say that